Okay, I'm up here at the Government Publishing Office website. This is the agency that prints all of our records. They do all of the printing. They do all of the amendments to the document, updates to the laws. This is where everything is done, and it's done digitally. I'm here because I wanted to show you 552A. 5 U.S.C. This is under Title 5. Title 5, U.S.C. 552A, records maintained on individuals. This right here is where all of our United States codes is at. And these are all of the titles of the codes. They said we have 51 codes, but somewhere in one of these documents, I think the other United States code page, there's 54. But we're going back up here to Title 5. Right here in Title 5. Title 5 is the administrative procedures. This right here is telling us everything. I hope you all can see this. It's not really fuzzy, but it's telling us everything. But we're getting ready to go ahead to 552A. Pull up the PDA version. This portion right here. This is where this used to be what Obama had wrote. This is on page 43. The Government Publishing Office. Up under the 552A. I encourage you all to go ahead and read this. I encourage you all to go in there and read all of the law codes that you see. If you see a law code somewhere in one of these bills I'm going to post up here, go inside the United States Code and read it. Read it. It's important. But anyway, up under 552A, up under A4, the term record means any item, collection, or grouping of information about an individual that is maintained by an agency, including but not limited to his education, financial transactions, medical history, and criminal and employment history, and that contains his name or the identifying number, symbol, or other identifying particular assigned to the individual, such as a finger or voice print or a photograph. The term system of records mean a group of any record under the control of any agency from which information is retrieved by the name of the individual or by some identifying number, symbol, or other identifying particular assigned to the individual. Down here, up under 7, the term routine use means with respect to the disclosure of a record, the use of such record for a purpose which is compatible with the purpose for which it was collected. The term matching program, A, means any computerized comparison of two or more automated systems of records or a system of records with non-federal records for the purpose of I, establishing or verifying the eligibility of or continuing compliance with statutory or regulatory requirements by applicants for recipients or beneficiaries of, participants in, or providers of services with respect to cash or in-kind assistance or payments under federal benefits program. Or, number 2, recouping payments or delinquent debts under the federal benefit programs, or 2 or more automated federal personnel or payroll systems of records, or a system of federal personnel or payroll records with non-federal records. It says here, B, up under 2, right here. Let me bring it up some, because I wasn't quite for certain about this one right here. But it says B, but does not include Matches performed to produce aggregate statistical data without any personal identifiers. Matches performed to support any research or statistical project, the specific data of which may not be used to make decisions concerning the rights, benefits, or privileges of specific individuals. Matches performed by an agency or component thereof, which performs as its principal function any activity pertaining to the enforcement of criminal laws subsequent to the initiation of a specific criminal or civil law enforcement investigation of a named person or persons for the purpose of gathering evidence against such person or persons. Matches of tax information pursuant to Section 6103D of the Internal Revenue Code. All of this is a lie, because that's why Mick Mulvaney is not only the director of the management of the budget, and he's not only the director of the Office of Management and Budget, he is also the director over the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And what that does, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, they have every piece of personal information on us that law allows. But anyway, what I wanted you all to see in here is the access to records right here. Access to records. Each agency that maintains a system of records shall, upon request by any individual to gain access to his records or to any information pertaining to him which is contained in the system, permit him, and upon his request, a person of his own choosing to accompany him to review the record and have a copy made of all or any portion thereof in a form comprehensible to him, except that the agency may require the individual to furnish a written statement authorizing discussion of that individual's record in the accompanying person's presence. You see that? Why do they? So how are we going to know who have our information? They didn't post anything. Right here under E. I hope y'all can see this, because it's looking kind of little to me and it's kind of hard for me to read it. Let me try to move those under E. Agency requirement. Each agency that maintains a system of records shall maintain in its records only such information about an individual as is relevant and necessary to accomplish a purpose of the agency required to be accomplished by statute or by executive order of the President. Collect information to the greatest extent practicable directly from the subject individual when the information may result in adverse determinations about an individual's rights, benefits, and privileges under federal programs. I have to connect to the charger, but I'm going to put this up so that you all can see.